ago.
Chat?
It's happening. We're live.
Hello!
It's you guys.
We did it!
Bonjour.
What's up, everybody? Hello, this is episode 10 of Arc 4 of Better Than Heroes. In case you are new to our stream, welcome! I'm Rachel Weeks, and I play Klik, the level 10 Kreen fighter.
And I'm Jordan Dahl, and I play the Moonboy, a level 10 Moonboy.
And my name's Aaron Urist, and I play K.A.I, the Artificer.
I'm Harlan Kelly. I'm the Dungeon Master of this game, and I play everybody else.
Tonight, we're going to play some 5e Spelljammer-inspired Dungeons & Dragons. But first, our show is live soundtracked by the wonderful Jason Wardell. And it is live directed by K.A.I of Tiger Moon Productions. And
Thank you.
every week, this show is brought to you by our patrons and our subscribers. So before we get any further, huge thank you to everybody who makes this show possible. If you're a patron, if you're a subscriber, if you bought a mug or a t-shirt, or if you've supported the show in any way, thank you so much. We've been doing the show for 4 arcs, and you guys make it better and better every week. If you're not financially supporting the show in any way right now, please consider doing so. We use the money to pay Case and to pay Jason and to cover the costs of making this show every week. And some of our patrons on the higher level get to play a in-world D&D game every month that affects how the game plays out, and you get to play in our world.
Yeah,
It's true.
And Aaron is DMing that right now.
I'm the DM now.
Yes.
I'm the captain.
Yes. So please
We're gonna have to
consider
do our
supporting the
first-
show. If
first
that when is it? What? What?
No, it's nothing. I shouldn't have been talking.
He's revealing secrets.
Don't
No, I was just interrupting.
give away
The
our
secret is
position.
that I'm disrespectful. No, I was just going to say that this month is the first session of Repos and Leads that I will be DMing, and I'm excited for it.
Very cool, very cool.
Yes, get in. Join our Patreon so you can be a part of that game. They're moving away from Firma Regna, so big things on the horizon for Repos and Leads. Yeah, if you don't have it, if it's not in the cards for you to support the show financially right now, we really appreciate it. But we appreciate you just telling your friends about the show.
Just tell your friends, tell your
Yeah,
mom, tell your dad, tell your grandpa when he says, "What is that?" Say, "Just watch," and
You
put
watch
it on.
what?
Put
They
it.
do
Just
what?
watch. Just
They
watch.
pretend.
We're watching together. Is
I
what
don't
want to
watch.
Well, you
I
sit
don't
there.
wanna watch.
You make a Twitch account. You shut up.
And then, in a couple weeks, PogChamp, KEKW.
Holy shit.
Poggers.
Come on, we gotta get into the game. This bit is so good that we're gonna get stuck here all night.
Already. Oh,
Twitch
off the
Grandpa.
rails.
Twitch
Wait,
Grandpa
come
is
back,
very
Twitch
good.
Grandpa.
Am I winning, son?
With a grandpa like you, I am.
Oh, God. Well, we're going to play some D&D in a couple of minutes, but first, what happened last week, Aaron?
Previously on Better Than Heroes.
Oh my
Previously on Better Than Heroes. Sorry, I forgot to flip a switch. Previously on Better Than Heroes, the crew stealthed into the Skull Goblin throne room in an attempt to rescue King Buzzsnorg. The king was being kept in a cage, overseen by a monstrous, mind-flayed beholder called a Mind Witness. K.A.I snuck over to attempt to pick the lock and discovered that there was no traditional lock, but rather was some kind of long dude. Sometimes I forget what I write, and then when I read it, I laugh.
Did you hear?
The cage had some kind of nerd rope edition mind flayer worm tying it shut. Moonboy attempted to convey an alternate plan of charming the mind witness, which caused a slight kerfuffle in communication. But the crew was able to move past it. Klik reached out to Buzzsnorg, notifying him of his impending rescue. K.A.I was able to disarm the dude rope and cast a spell of invisibility on Buzzsnorg. The blinded mind witness immediately set to searching as the crew moved into the room covering Buzzsnork's escape. Moonboy cast a charm spell on the mind witness, causing it to become friendly to him. Nevertheless, the creature blasted eye beams everywhere, rudely. Then, as the king bolted, emerging from beneath a cloak of invisibility came a Mind Flayer general, his tentacles attaching to the Moonboy's skull, as he prepared to clear him out like a dim sum shrimp head. After the general dared to threaten the Moonboy's moonbrain, Moonboy's friends fell upon him with great ferocity and absolutely annihilated him. Moonboy summoned a ring of fire around the mind witness, and the doors at the far end of the chamber burst open. Into the room floated none other than the Elder Brain K.A.I had encountered in psychospace, flanked by Mind Flayer flunkies. As we prepare to fight a giant brain, we ask ourselves, are we about to fight a giant brain? Is this a metaphor? Is it too late to run? Find out right now on Better Than Heroes.
Oh shit, do I have the intro ready?
What?
We'll find out. Maybe this might be the first time it doesn't happen. And
Dude rope means something else where I'm from.
Dude rope. Nullify. Disarm the dude rope.
that's the Duster intro.
Keep disarming.
I seem to have triggered it in some way.
No, wait, there it goes.
It appears to have gone off. I can't tell if
killed
it's...
it.
Is it designed to do this, or is it malfunctioning?
Oh man, still not out yet. So keep on riffing while I see if I
let's
find this
check back
intro.
in.
Fade to black
Oh wait, here
on
we go.
that
Ready?
scene.
Boop.
We're... Oh.
Okay, hi, hello. Here we are. We are back. I'm gonna be 100% sure that. Oh, guess what? You all are unmuted. We're doing great tonight. Everyone's.
Were we muted before?
No, you weren't muted before. I just, when we came back from break, I wanted to be 100%
I don't know why
sure.
people keep saying that.
Yeah. So we're back. We're back. We're going. Okay. So we are gonna pick it up here right in combat. We're going to continue on with the scene here as you all see this large mind flayer, amazing art by Will Podorf right here, who is on the far side of the room, has burst into the room, and you see that this like glass case that it is in just floats itself forward through the room. With the 5 mind flayers flanking it. The mind witness, which Moonboy had charmed, is still surrounded by a ring of fire and it has taken damage from that. And so it will, or maybe it's taking damage at the start of its turn. We'll find out. But we're going to start the combat here, jump right back in with K.A.I. You are at the top of the initiative order. So what would you like to do?
Oh boy. All right. I'm going to, looking up at this elder brain that has just floated into the room, I'm going to move myself sort of in between the enemies and my friends, glancing back to see where my friends are. Trying to keep myself in between us.
Sure.
And... Sorry, I have to look at my spell really quick. I didn't know I was going to be first.
Do we still have that ring of protection up?
No, it is.
Decide it doesn't do
No,
it.
it doesn't matter. It's only protects you from divination magic or like things like that would detect you.
I think we do still have it up. I think it's technically like up, but it protects you from
anything.
it protects you from like from divination magic. I don't know if it would have any effect on their psionics, but my gut tells me no.
Yeah.
If that was what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up at this elder brain and stand between him and my friends, and I will stand there and deploy my shield and be ready, and I will cast Intellect Fortress
Oh boy.
upon myself.
What?
So I will, I will kind of hold up my arm to my own head and do some minute movements with my tools around my own metal dome, and the sort of infusion of light will pass through my body as I will cast this buff upon myself, and it will give me resistance to psychic damage and advantage on some saving throws. And I really wish I could cast it on all of us, but I can't.
Okay, so you are now between, you are the first of your crew in this room, and you are between them and everybody else, kind of like standing right next to this large ring of fire that is in the room, that like lights up the throne behind you, and you can see just like the shadow of the Mind Witness like wriggling around, trying to avoid the flame in there, as all of these mind flayers are just like floating with their heads like kind of like down and their tentacles dangling around the elder brain, and they're just like moving in perfect sync as they float towards you. So did you do anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I mean, I just sort of clearly adopt a defensive stance, as if to say, if you want to fight us, you're going to have to go through me. I will look up at the elder brain, and I remember you.
He says, I remember you too. Like just in your mind, it's like ringing around in there. And he says, I'm interested to find out if you have a brain.
I don't. Well, you found it interesting, and no, I don't. I just don't. Boring answer. That's all you get.
He says, well, let's see if one of me might be able to still eat you. And as one of them just like starts floating forward. And that is going to, if that's going to be the end of your turn.
If that's all you have to say.
I mean, I would do a whole back and forth, but turns
No,
for 5 seconds, so.
I appreciate it. It just seems like this creature does not have time to parlay.
It's true.
Palaver.
Yeah, don't like to play with your food.
Not quite. So, and as he says that, you see two of the mind flayers float forward here, and they're both going to move right up to you, so that they can hit all three of you with a blast here. As you all are familiar with this, you see this mind flayer float up right there, and this one float up right there, and they're both going to shoot a psionic blast at you. As there's just like this ripple throughout the room as there's it sounds like screeching and harmonics at the same time. It's just like this ripping noise as everything around you is just like blurry. And I would love to have all three of you please roll a intelligence saving throw.
We'll be doing it with advantage.
Wonderful. Because of intellect, because of
Intellect Fortress.
Maybe the coolest named spell out there.
That is so cool.
Intelligence saving throw.
It's a 19.
That's a 22.
That was good too. I got a 22.
All right, all three of you save on that first mind blast as the first mind flare rolls up and just booms around, and all three of you are just standing there, still facing him, undeterred by it, as this is not your first blast from a mind flare. But now I'd like to have you all roll again, as the second mind flare is also going to do one of those charges.
Hey, big raid coming in from just off the 6. Thanks so much for coming by, everybody.
Hi.
We
Just
just all
off the
saved the first
6.
attack and are rolling to save a second attack.
Saving on the second one. But everybody, if you're not already, go follow Just Off the 6. He does a great show every month called Heroes of Mike and Magic, where he's just coming from, and I do the art for that one.
So What did everybody get on this second intelligence saving throw?
I got a 14 on that.
29.
21.
You see, like all of you are like kind of able to stand here bravely a little bit, and
Wait.
yeah.
Wait. I'm going to use my action. Take an additional 6. Click.
Your reaction.
My reaction.
Reaction? Okay.
What is
Are you
that?
within 30
Just
feet of me?
tell the audience what that ability is. She is within 30 feet of you.
So as a druid, as a Circle of Stars druid, I can kind of affect fate and stuff. And I rolled this morning, and I got an even number saying today would be a good day for someone, and hopefully it will be a good day for Klik, as I am using my reaction to give her an extra d6 and hopefully save on this intelligence.
That got me up to 18.
There it is.
Yes!
So yeah, with this kind of this power you have, Moonboy, of seeing this, like staring into the sky, this moonish power here, you can kind of like almost feel Moonboy's whisper to you as you feel the psionic energy just like locking you up and freezing your whole body, but you do not become stunned here.
Huge.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
We got a second raid coming in from Nelson Jest. So thank you so much.
All
welcome,
right.
welcome everybody from Nelson Jest. We are trying not to get our asses flayed here. Doing our best.
Go follow Nelson as well. We play D&D over there on Tuesday nights. Me and Nelson and Just Off the Six, the Midnight Men.
You love to
It's a
see
lot
it.
of fun.
You love to see it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for the raids, y'all.
Thanks for hanging out while I eat all of their brains with mind flayers. Okay, it is
Tamari.
going. Yeah. So,
We could win.
with that, it is going to be this other mind flayer's turn here, who's going to move over and is not able to. Oh, this one's also supposed to be right. We're supposed to be right there. Sorry. He is going to be able to get right here and try and shoot another shot. A third blast here. So let's have everyone do intelligence saving throws. Once again, as you all see, this in unison, all three of these mind flayers just float up in the same pattern. And they are all three just like standing in front of K.A.I.
I certainly failed that first roll. I'm going to use Indomitable and re-roll.
Let's go.
I failed.
What'd you get? Tell me on the dice.
I got a 1.
Okay.
18.
I had a 17 on that second roll.
So Klik and K.A.I, you are both like these third wave hits you again as one steps up and blasts K.A.I. See, and like again in unison, all three of them just like come up and one by one just shoot their blasts, like waiting to. You see their tentacles like floating and waiting to see if you're frozen in place, but you aren't, and you all just hear this like little squeak behind you as Moonboy is stunned and does take damage from this third hit here.
Robbie, I need my dice tray. Just get my dice tray.
Ooh, good one, Jason. Good one, Jason. So I'm going to do... so yeah, you take 22 points of psychic damage, Moonboy, and you are stunned currently. But this is a high risk, high reward one. As you did not take half damage from any of those other blasts. You seem to just take no damage if you succeeded. So you just see kind of like Moonboy frozen in the air, like in place back there.
Now, does that kill my Wall of Flame, which is a concentration spell?
Ooh, you do take damage, and your stun doesn't prevent you from the spell being dropped, but you do have to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you are able to hold up the stun, and the DC is 11 because it's half of the damage that you took, and you took 22 points of damage.
Drop it. We're in trouble, folks.
You got a 6. No,
6.
Actually, because I think this means then the charm is still up, because he hasn't taken any damage yet.
The charm is up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. Can you? This is a very pivotal thing. Does the spell Wall of Flame say that at the start of the creature's turn they take damage, or if when the spell happens, if they are within it? Just
Let's see.
yeah. I can look it up too, but let's see if you can beat me.
I thought we decided it was at the beginning of turn.
Yeah.
And then it was still charmed.
No, because he wasn't going to take any. He didn't take any when I cast it. He didn't take any last time, that's for sure. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. And we didn't do that because he's not within the area.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, because he's going to take damage at the start of his turn. That's right.
The wall selected by you. This spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because it's not inside the wall of flame, but it is. So yes, you are correct. So that wall of flame is going to drop because your concentration drops, and you just see this like a big light source drop in the room, and you all know that Moonboy is stunned, but it still doesn't seem to be looking at Moonboy at all. It's just kind of all of its eye stalks are just wriggling around in different directions, doing other things. That art is so good for the Mind Witness, Jordan. I love it so much. I'm going to zoom in so everybody can see it.
That one went way up on the board on Instagram.
And so that is going to then bring up the Mind Witness. And he is...
they all rolled so high.
Yeah, in initiative, they did. So yeah. The Mind Witness is going to look at you, K.A.I, and is going to use its eye stalks against you. And so I'm going to roll some d4s or some d6s to find out which eye beams hit you from this thing. Okay, cool. So K.A.I, I need you to make a intelligence saving throw, a dexterity saving throw, and then a constitution saving throw.
Jesus. God. Fuck.
I'm going to go intelligence first. I have advantage on that. That's going to be an 18.
Cool, you succeed against that. So yeah, a purple eye stalk, like an eye stalk shoots a purple ray out at you, and it just hits you and kind of like bounces off your arcane body.
All right. Sorry, there's a cat trying to eat my dice and bite my finger.
Oh, that's pretty realistic to the mind witness experience.
Dexterity saving throw is going to be a 23.
Cool. Yeah. Again.
19.
Yeah. This like white beam shoots out of one of these eye stalks and just bounces off your body, no problem. And you can see the mind witness almost get frustrated as its body shakes, and a orange ray comes out and shoots at you. And give me that con save, please.
That's going to be a 15. I'm going to use a flash of genius.
All right, cool. How many do you have left?
Burn my reaction to make it a 21.
Awesome. So this orange ray hits you, and just, again, like, you just see this spark, like some arcane, like, blue sparks just fizzle around K.A.I.'s head as this beam just gets pushed off again, and it is very frustrated and is going to float toward you because of that. But it will be the end of its turn, and the turn of another Mind Flayer here. Sorry, y'all. And this one's going to be unable to zap you without zapping its friends. K.A.I, so instead it is just going to double its movement. You just kind of see it after these first 3 blasts don't stun any of you. You can hear the brain kind of like laugh and say something urgently, and just kind of like to one of the mind flayers behind him.
Cast Intellect Fortress.
It's true.
I would have failed every single one of those rolls.
You very much, yeah. Intellect Fortress feels like the spell to cast when you're stuck in a room full of mind flayers and Elder Brain. Mm-hmm. So that is going to bring up Bessner, and it will then be Klik's turn after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Bessner's going to fly back. Bessner did fly over there because I was going to lock this door. But I didn't, and then an Elder Brain came through it. So Bessner will fly back towards us.
Okay.
And, I think she can't make it far enough to like distract anybody or anything. So
Okay, she just flies back over toward you, so no problem. Okay, cool. That is then going to bring up the Moonboy. No, I'm sorry, Klik, and then the
me.
Moonboy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Klik, and then the Moonboy. There we go. So Jordan, you're going next.
Robbie, stop it. There's a cat just nibbling my finger.
Yeah, Scully has made herself fully at home. Cattlebug. Okay. We're going to. She just before she does anything, she's gonna hiss telepathically to Lag to get the hell out of Dodge. Just
Okay,
take
cool.
the ship and run.
Yeah, your two goblin friends, both the Goblin King that is in the hallway, and Lag, your helper here, they're both running back through the catacombs that you came through as past Skull Goblin Kings. You all absolutely can. You just kind of hear like a back as he is like huffing and puffing and trying to run. Yeah.
Why is this causing problems? Hang on. I am going to. I think I have to. I'm going to spend 5 charges on the Tohr-Kreen bracers.
All right, let's
and
go.
I'm going to gain double strike. So Klik vibrates a little bit, and sort of a black shadow of a Kreen fighter comes up next to her, and she'll hit this guy with her Githka. Scully, this is too tense for you to be pinned down. Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
Okay, cool. A 19 absolutely hits, yes.
That's 5 plus 6. That's 11 times 2 is 22 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, your Gitka just slices into the side of this Mind Flayer, who doesn't even seem to like respond or react here, but does take that damage. And you just said it. Can you say it one more time?
22 total.
Okay, cool.
Then she has a second strike on that. It's 19 to hit.
Okay, yeah, 19 hits as well.
That's another 10 times 2 is 20.
Okay, another 20 points of damage. Let's go. Yeah, as you just like slice into this Mind Flayer and slice down it as well, and rip it open a bit, and you just see this like black ichor come out.
She's got one more big hit on this thing. That is a 18 to hit.
Okay, cool. That also hits. Let's go.
Nice. 6, 12, 24 for that last one.
Holy shit. Let's go. And so, and this is, you are doubling the damage, or you're doing the additional damage
Yeah, I'm
from
just
the...
multiplying it by 2, right?
There you go. Yep, that's
So
exactly
it's-
right.
yeah.
Yeah, so you all see this just like psionic version of Klik just standing next to her, this like shadow version of her, but like striking along with her and getting these same hits and cutting this Mind Flayer apart.
Disappears at the end of your turn.
What are you thinking about doing?
So I feel like I have to action surge while I've double striked. Which is a little dodgy, but I think it's worth it.
You can move between your hits, so if you down this one and want to move over to another one, you can.
Yeah, I gotta take a boy off the board here. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action surge and take another action.
Oh boy, let's go. This is yeah. While you're rolling these hits here, I just want to I find this super exciting because you have these bracers that like give you all this extra damage that basically doubles all the damage that you do if you hit on that turn. So you've hit with 3 attacks, and she's now going to Klik is now using her like fighter action surge, and then so she's going to get to use all of her attacks again. Her shadow form is also going to let her double that damage if she hits here. So Let me know what your
That
attacks are.
That one hits again. That's 8 times 2 is 16.
Oh boy. Okay, so with that 16 hit though, with that hit there, you slice this one fully in half. So you all just see Klik like float up, form
Palpable hit.
into a version of herself in like this shadow, this like colorful, like dark shadow of herself, and they both just slice this mind flayer fully apart in synchronized attacks against it. So that one is down and dead. So you have 2 more attacks, I believe.
Yeah. I'm going to step back to Moonboy. I think I have enough movement to do that. I might not quite.
I'm not sure where you were before.
I think it was 15 to get. No, it was 20 to get to where I was.
Okay. And how much does that leave you?
20, so that it's 40 to get back where I was, so that's exactly my speed.
Let's go.
Nice.
Mantis
All right,
lady for the win here, just zooping around the room, slaying people.
I guess I can't use, then I'd be wasting a hit if I do that. Shoot. Because I can't use my second. I have 1 more attack with the Githka, and then, okay, so I'll move up. If I move up, then I risk a melee attack.
No, from no one. Not if you move from there, because you're not in range of the mind.
I'm
witness.
basically deciding if I want to get my second strike on the Githka, or if I want to move away and hit with the Chakcha. I'm gonna move away, and I'm gonna. Can I use? No, I don't get a bonus action there. All right, and then I'll try and huck the Chakcha at Green Boy.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
Lord, I'm finna huck.
15, so that'll hit. 15 plus 9 is 24 to hit.
Yep, that absolutely hits.
And it's 5 plus 7 is 12 times 2 is 24 to the green one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you and your shadow form both throw this blade. Each throw a blade that smashes into this green, and you just see these like 2 big pierce marks that go all the way through its body, and it's now just like coated in this ooze. But again, it does not seem to react to like in pain to getting hit, but is clearly wounded.
Okay, that's my turn.
That was a hell of a turn. I love it when the
Sort of
Magic the
running
Gathering
out of
player
tricks.
comes out in your turns, Rachel. So that's going to be Klik's turn. So that was a hell of a turn. Now it's going to bring up Moonboy.
It's Moonboy's turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, got it.
I'm stunned.
Yes, you can roll another saving throw to try and break that stun.
Okay.
That will be your whole turn, but you can try.
It's intelligence, you say?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try to get better than a natural 1. Cool, I've rolled a 2.
That's better. That's
It is
twice as
better.
good.
That puts me at 11.
Okay, cool. And Klik, you can
No,
just like
no, that's 10. That puts me at 10.
Klik, you can kind of just like sense this, like you see Moonboy, and as you come over, you see him kind of like struggling and trying to break out of it, but he is still just like frozen in place in a position that you have been in before too.
Could I have hit him? Does that help?
If you hit someone when they are stunned, you can do 1 point of damage to them to give them an opportunity to try and break the save. So it doesn't mean
I absolutely should have poked him with my second attack on the Githka.
Well, I mean, he might not have saved. You know, if he rolled that too,
That's true. Yeah.
So it's just a gamble there. Okay, cool. So that is going to be Moonboy's turn, which is going to bring up Buzz, Snorg, and Lag. They're both out safely out in the catacombs. So I'm just gonna kind of take them off here, but they are safe. You know that you can almost like not feel their thoughts anymore as you're sending a telepathic message because they're getting so far away. But that will bring up the Elder Brain here at the bottom of the initiative order. I'm sorry. There was one Mind Flayer left to go, who is going
the
to
yellow one.
Yeah, who's also going to dash and be able. You just see him hover, and he's going to move. He's going to be able to get there with his dash, and then over there. So yeah, he is not going to be able to attack, but he is going to be able to surround K.A.I here. And that will bring up the Elder Brain then.
Oh my god.
And he is going to... I need to be 100% sure on something real quick.
No, you don't.
No.
Okay, cool. It is going to move forward 5 feet. And it seems, because now you all can tell that now that the mind flayers are no longer around it and surrounding him where the Elder Brain was before, it seems like it can't move very well. But it does have a reach, but it's not going to do that. You all just feel this, like this, like soft, just like wind pulse in the room, and no one has to make any saving throws. And you just hear again like this chuckle in your mind as the Elder Brain is like poking around and like starts to send you these messages that are like incomprehensible garble. Even you, K.A.I, can't just like pick up what it is. It just feels like, it just feels like a bunch of nonsense language being said together. And it's just horror. It doesn't even seem to be a language. It is just almost like a hum from this Elder Brain. And that's going to bring K.A.I. It's going to bring you back up.
I don't like this at all. I'll see my friends have fallen back. I'm surrounded by mind flayers, but I also notice that the Elder Brain is moving slowly when it's separated from its lackeys. So I'm going to engage the nano displacement projector. There's a slight hum as I disappear in a faint shower of sparks and mist and reappear on the other side of the Elder Brain.
Whoa! Let's go.
And I will send 2 shots with the I will fire a shot with the Arcane Obliterator right through the brain. I will attempt to and see if it can be hurt by weapons.
Hell yeah! As you just
roll into the monster.
All right. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
cool.
Yeah,
give me just, are you shooting at the container that it's in, or are you kind of like hovering up and shooting down into it?
Can I see like into the? Is it an open top?
It is an open top container. You can see like these purple tentacles hovering out of it as well.
Oh, then I will definitely try to shoot not the container, but the brain itself.
Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely.
That's my instinct. Maybe that's the wrong decision. We'll see.
Yeah, you absolutely can. God, I love this. It's so good, this art from Will.
it's incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah, so you see like the tentacles like float, like kind of like peeking up out of the top and unraveling themselves like a big snake. But you can shoot that shot down in there and tell me what you get to hit.
Shoot your shot.
To hit?
Mm-hmm.
It was what did I say? I already rolled it.
22, I think.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it absolutely hits, as this is just you're literally shooting brains in a bucket here.
That old carnival game.
All right, Brains in the Bucket is the name of this episode.
No, Robbie.
Nothing for brains.
I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger, even though it's not quite accurate. But I just want people to. I just think you can see it a little bit better there. So go for it.
He's going to take 13 points of force damage, plus an additional 6 points of fire damage.
19 total.
So 19 total there. All right.
Does it look like it works?
It
me.
Oh yeah, I mean, it absolutely does. As you shoot down into this pool with your Arcane Obliterator, there's just this like of energy that goes down into it, and it splatters bits of brain out out of the container that it's in, and you see the water like gets a little bit murky as this like brain matter that just got smashed apart off of it takes damage, and you just hear again like this laugh in your head, and this gibberish continue, this just like garbled hum as it does its. You would imagine this is like what this alien creature gritting its teeth might sound like.
Is that pain? It's been a long time since you've felt that, hasn't it? And I'm going to shoot it again.
Okay, absolutely, yeah.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
That's what he rolls.
The kid can roll.
All right, do that damage. As like when you say that, you start to hear a response, and there's just another of your Arcane Obliterator into the tank, like smashing, like again, just blowing apart these bits of brain.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's going to be 11. So that's going to be 30. A total of 32 points of damage.
Holy
yeah,
shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, as you just see Kai hit once, realize he can hit it, and just like full blast into it again. And cool and great.
And I'm like in the air. I'm hovering off the ground. I'm like, say like 10. I mean, however high I need to be able to get that angle down. So let's say, I don't know, 15, 20 feet in the air.
Yeah. Let's put you at 20 feet in the air only because that gives you like a very good angle. Like the 15 is, yeah. So no problem at all there for you to kind of like be up and above. And you're 10 feet from the ceiling. The cylinder that it's in is pretty high. You know, it is 15 feet off the ground. But that is a great turn. Are you doing anything else there?
I think that's it for me.
Okay, great. It is going to then use a legendary action. And
Son of a bitch.
is going to make a tentacle attack against you, Kai. Since you just did damage to it here. And that's going to be a 12 to hit, so it's absolutely worthless. As you shoot...
I don't even block it, it just actually misses.
I love it, as it kind of like there is like a little bit of disorientation, and you just see this anaconda-like tentacle spring out of the water and just shoot up in the air trying to grasp you and like sense where you are. But it seems a little confused too, because it just can't quite find you, and also took 2 shots to the dome.
Plug its tentacle into a light socket, Daffy Duck style.
That's the move.
Okay, cool. And that is going to bring up, with Kai's turn being done there, it's going to then bring up the big block of Mind Flayers, and the first one is going to find out if its Psionic Blast recharges. It does not, as you kind of like see it like looking around and kind of like trying to pulse its abilities again, and isn't able to do it. So it's just going
like flexing its brain.
Yeah, it's just like a snake throwing something up, you know? How it's just like like and it.
Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Man.
Yeah.
So
never mind.
No, I gotta know
matter
now.
what I've seen.
What have you seen? What have you seen?
I saw a bone constrictor take like the world's biggest shit outside in front of a whole class of a whole child Brazilian jiu-jitsu class who were petting it. It was my coworker's snake, and they were all petting the snake, and it took this like 15-second long sustained apocalyptic shit.
Just
and
all the kids were screaming.
And ruin and fur.
I'm gonna have you do this description again.
Full Ragnarok.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you do this description again after somebody's brains get eaten here. So
I will.
This one of the Mind Flayers, like after Kai is whooped, like teleports away from this circle of Mind Flayers around that are all just kind of like floating with their arms down. you just see this pulse to it and is unable to recharge its psionic abilities. So you just see it kind of like head down with tentacles flopping from its face, just glide over directly toward you and lands in front of you. And as soon as it does, its head flips up and all of the tentacles reach at you. And that's going to be it.
Not what I wanted it
And that's, I believe your AC is, what is your AC now?
17.
So it's going to hit you with its tentacle attack there.
I will use a reaction.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. What are you doing?
I am going to spend 2 more charges on the Kreen bracers to use deflection, raise my AC to 22.
Okay, cool. It still hits here. As I rolled a
Wow.
I rolled a 19 on the dice. So the tentacles are going to, even as your Kreen bracers that you've powered up and have brought out that shadow version of yourself that is now disapparated, like they charge again and like try to pulse off these tentacles that are just like wrapping around your face, and they are not able to do it. So it is going to do 15 points of psychic damage to you, and I need you to make.
If I have resistance, it's half.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you resistant to psychic damage?
Yes, at level 10,
sick.
I got guarded mind.
Let's look how much you have a intellect fortress, a guarded mind. Everybody's brains are protected except for Moonboy's.
So 15.
Everyone's
so I
brains
take
are
12.
protected except for the most
7.
vulnerable ones.
7.
My brain is protected by a community college degree in botany.
Yeah, you take 7 points
Okay.
of. Yeah. You round down.
Yeah.
But you do need to make a intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay, we've made a lot of these.
You can do it. You can do it.
7.
Ooh. Yeah, and as like
I used Indomitable.
God, man, as it like floats over and grabs you, and you use the bracers to try and like pulse it off, you can feel all of the tentacles pulsing with this psionic energy into your body that's doing this like psychic damage to you. And with that, you're resisting it, but you can feel it just like solidify all of your muscles and just take hold of you as the tentacles now have stunned you, and the Mind Flayer has Klik's head in the tentacles from its face. And with that, we're gonna cut to break real quick.
Oh, monstrous.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break where we drink, pee, and we'll be right back here in just 5 minutes. So we'll see you in a second.
And guarded mind
Greetings,
does
piss
nothing.
drinkers. Oh god.
Okay, cool. We are back up and running. Tell me, I know that you're not muted, but if chat tells me we're muted, just let me know.
Hey.
Don't fuck with me, chat. Okay, cool. So we're coming back to the crew with both Moonboy and Klik fully stunned here by the Mind Flayer psionic energy. You see this huge brain in a tank, just tentacles reaching out of it, but like brain matter splattered in and around it. And that is, and Klik was just stunned here, so it is going to bring up the Moonboy.
Is it? There's at least.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
There's like
it wasn't.
Mind
I thought it
Flayers
was.
And also my turn.
I thought it was Klik. I thought it was Klik's turn for some reason because you just got stunned,
yeah,
but it was
no.
not that. It was So this Mind Flayer just went. You're right. There are 2 more Mind Flayers and a Mind Witness to go.
And a Mind
Yep,
Witness.
yep.
And then
You are very right. Okay, cool. So that is going to bring up this blue one, which let's see if it can get over to you. This is going to be a big deal. Oh boy, is that adjacent? I have to zoom in. It is. So he is going to be able to move over right there. Actually, you're already grappled by that one. It probably can't. Your head can't be grabbed twice by 2 different Mind Flayers, and they are.
unless they're kissing.
Yeah, although that is. Yeah, kiss me through the brain.
Man, that's the worst threesome
Yeah.
of all time. 2 Mind Flayers and a Tohr-Kreen.
Sounds like one of young Rachel Weeks' drawing.
You know that's on the
boy.
Mind flares
You know that's on the
kissing.
internet somewhere.
Mind flares kissing. If you've
There's
got
a
the
whole-
fan
there's a
art,
whole
drop it in the
fucking
Discord.
subreddit.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It
right.
is.
Dial it in.
Oh man. Okay, so it.
Dial
can't-
it in, hornies.
Oh, I need to find out if it's stun blast recharges. It does. There we go. That simplifies what it's going to do.
Take that joy out of your eyes. Tyrant.
And this one's going to move. Now be able to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and have a clear shot at you, Kai, to shoot. And you just see, like, Klik and Kai, even though you're stunned, you can see the other half of the room just, like, warble, and it washes over you, Kai, as he kind of, like, angles it to the corner to not hit the Elder Brain with it. And I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
With advantage. Ooh, that's a 3. Let's see. Yeah, ooh, that's much better. That's going to be 28.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, boy. Yeah, as you, again, just, your mind
Saving me.
is a
Every first roll.
Your mind
One
is a
of the saves
fortress.
has been very low.
Yeah, and like again, because of the magical energy that is over you and the spell that you have cast upon yourself, you are just fully protected, and it just washes over you. And you can see it even like looks. All of the mind flayers, except for the one grabbing Klik, just kind of like look over at you together in unison after you've resisted this again. And you see more tentacles creeping out of the top of the tank. That's going to bring up this green mind flayer, and we're going to find out. It's not actually a green mind flayer; it's just labeled as a token. We're going to find out if its stun recharges. It does not, so it is going to have to use a dash action to try and get over here to you, Moonboy, as it's going to go here, but it's not going to be able to reach you unless it uses the dash action, so it is going to use that dash action. That is going to then bring up, it's now 15 in the initiative order, which means that it is the Mind Witness who is going to, this big, just tentacled, very mutated beholder with large tentacles hanging down from it is going to
Is it not concerned that they're hurting its friend, Harlan?
it is friendly.
Dear friend.
It is friendly to
Moonboy.
you, but it is also still
We went to
allies
high
with its
school
allies.
together.
Allies.
Or should I
yeah.
say I school?
Yeah. That was good.
Thank you.
It is not going to be attacking you because you it does
Well,
view it
there's
is friendly
that.
to it. I would say if you had maybe the ability to persuade it, there is it could maybe like you more than it likes other things, but at least now is focused on the thing that is shooting its creator, and so it's going to move over here and be able to see Kai. And so Kai,
Leave me alone.
I need you to roll 3 saving throws for me. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
All right, advantage. Let's
All
go.
right. Yeah, as you see this like red beam just like bursts out of one of the eye stalks that's like kind of like swinging around and looking at every direction. And what'd you get on that one?
Thank God. Sorry. Charisma, dirty 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, again, this beam just like
two.
flies out of it, and you can and just like hits your chest almost and just dissipates immediately. Nothing happens.
God.
The next one is
Spell
going
is just paying for itself.
truly. Your mind is a fortress, and that is important here. Another orange ray is going to hit you here, so I need you to do a con saving throw for me.
Okay, all right, 22.
That's you also save. This mind witness is just like you are a battleship in a Star Wars movie, just getting pelted by lasers, and everything is bouncing off of you.
I'm parrying it with my light shield.
Yeah, just
Act. Yes, exactly.
bouncing off there.
Deflecting beams.
And then if the last one I need is a strength saving throw as a blue ray flies out. This one is my favorite eye beam too.
I can't use a reaction, right?
No.
Okay.
That's correct, you cannot.
17.
17?
18 minus 1.
17 saves.
Oh my God.
Aaron Urist rolls himself out of rolls his rolls K.A.I just out of every situation. You know, really the whole crew
That was
here.
the one that was gonna do it. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So yeah, you no problem. The mind witnesses beams just like like you said, you parry them with this like light shield as you are hovering in the air above this elder brain, just shooting shots down into it. That is then going to be the end of the mind witness's turn, which means
Moonboy, it's blasting me. Blasting at me.
it is now.
This is maybe when I would notice that Moonboy is stunned, actually. It's like, why is this thing shooting at me?
Yeah, it is now Klik's turn. You are correct there, Klik.
I did roll an 18 to save. Does that, like, my head is still in a vice, so, and there's nothing I can do about that.
Let's see, you can, what kind of, oh boy.
I can't flash of genius you, you're too far.
You said you got an 18?
Yep.
That does break the grapple here.
Yes! Yes!
God.
Yes!
Okay.
And also, just this is a different, like, we've done a lot of the mind blasts that have different rules. This one, it says you must succeed on the saving throw or be stunned until this grapple ends. So you are now no longer stunned when you break this, and you are no longer grappled by the tentacles. So I would love for you to give us some flavor of what this break of, like, as your face is being overtaken and you can just feel this like sucker underneath, like, starting to latch on to your body as you break down.
She uses her little mandibles and pinches that little gross sucker and says, "Get off my face!" And he just squeezes him where it hurts.
Hell yeah.
He goes, "No!"
Yeah, it's like the tentacles have pulled like your translator off, so it's like hanging like a mask that's on one ear, like off your face, and it's just like pulling at your mouth, and so the tentacle, like, I love that your little mandibles fight back. That's so good.
Okay, well, that's all I can do, I think. So.
Cool. That's the Moonboy's turn. You also get to re-roll your saving throw against the psionic
Moonboy.
burst that was done before.
It's intelligence, right?
There's an intelligence saving throw. That is correct. As you see, even though you are frozen, you see the mind flayer like float up right next to you, just silently.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh boy! Oh, how the tables have tided.
I mean,
How the Torblers have tamed.
That might also be an episode name.
How the tinkles have tookled. Yep. So, Moonboy, as you see again, with head down, just like this sleek, moist, like skull of its, like floats over to you, and you see like its head start to rise up with its like beady eyes, and the tentacles start to reach up toward you, and you can just hear like a little whisper of the moon's voice encourage you in your mind, and you're able to break free of this.
Don't get your brain eaten, Moonboy. Ew, gross. No.
Yeah. So you don't get your action, but give us a little flavor of what Moonboy does in
Right,
this moment.
yeah, I think he sort of, he's frozen there, and he snaps out of it, and he's like, oh, all right, what were we doing? And kind of turns and remembers where he was and what he was doing, and it's kind of that thing where you're asleep and you dream that you're at work, and you wake up in a shock, but he dreamed he was fighting illithids, and now he is.
Yep.
So it's a bummer.
Cool. Okay, great. Good job, team. Way to break those stuns.
Incredible.
That
Now
is...
they all now roll 7 intelligence.
I was gonna say, now just do it again. Great.
But we got reactions and stuff at least, at the very least.
Hey,
now.
and you also, everybody, all of the Mind Flayer's stuns are down right now. They do get a chance to recharge on the turn, and you took one off, Klik took one off the board before he even got to use his stun. So,
Huge.
you all are in trouble.
Yeah, it was worth it for the action surge.
Yeah.
That is the most exercise I've had in years.
I will say, because your stun is broken, Moonboy, it feels like there is one tentacle that is like it feels like something in your neck is like, there's like still a crick in your neck, and you can almost feel a tentacle like wrapped around the back of your brain stem as like you just feel this like itch that you can't scratch, and like it's like something's moving in there, and you hear the elder brain's voice go, "Hello, Moonboy. Goodbye, Moonboy." And it feels like two hands go like this to your neck, and
No!
I need you to oh no, you don't take any damage here. And as like the whole world just goes fuzzy for you for a moment, as like everything just like falls out of consciousness, it's like getting your bell rung. And because a psychic link was severed, was created by the Elder Brain because you were stunned on one of your turns, he used his action to create this psychic link, which you do not get a save against. But he's going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn to break that psychic link, and you now have disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the end of your until the end of your next turn. If that makes sense.
Mia.
Yikes.
So,
Holy shit.
this is like, as you, like, the Elder Brain, like, you can kind of, like, in the scramble of this and everything going hazy, you, like, look up and you can see the Elder Brain more clearly than anything. It's like a light in the middle of, like, darkness as it's just, like, floating in this pool. It's, like, the only thing you can see. And if a brain in a pool could nod at you, it does. It's like the tentacles continue to just, like, stick themselves out. And so
I saw it when you said that.
Thank you.
I saw how that would work.
Yep.
A little sloshes over the edge.
That was Moonboy's turn, and that is going to bring up the Elder Brain.
Is there a
Oh, no, you're right. Rachel, thank you. You're better at running this initiative order than I am.
Totally fine. You got 97 guys going.
Yeah. As this Elder Brain is going to, this Mind Flayer is also going to see if it recharges its blast. It does not. So it is going to move over and see if it can attack you, Klik. As like you were able to fend this one off, but when you look up, there's another one like reaching down at your face with its tentacles, and it's going to be, oh boy, I got a 10 to hit. So yeah,
thank God.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just like immediately
Yeah.
push back against it as it reaches down toward you. Okay. So yeah, this just like floating flock of mind flayers is now just amassing in a different spot. And that is now going to bring up the Elder Brain, as it's going to scooch 5 feet this way. And
Do I get to make an opportunity attack?
no, it's still within melee range of you.
Okay.
But it is like, it truly, like, you see tentacles reach out and drag the stone bottom of this platform across the floor as it just like pulling itself along here.
Crazy.
And
That's cool.
I don't know if I
Nice
want.
brain
Face
music.
that's the face I make when something is cool. On this
It's
show.
kind of a cool face, kind of a Lemmy vibe.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, brain in a. This one's about a brain in a jar.
Right in the brainstem.
Okay. And this time again, you see there's like a green glow at the bottom of the brain, and the whole pool lights up, and it says, you just hear in your voice, "I am everything, and I will continue to be everything." And again, the room just like shakes, although nothing is physically shaking. You don't see anything get like knocked over, but everything around you is just like swirled together. And I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw. That's
Advantage.
This isn't magic.
this is not magic, and Moonboy, you have to do it with disadvantage because of the brain severing its link before.
That's gonna be an 18 for me.
I got a 12.
I'm 21.
All right, Klik and K.A.I, you both. The world snaps back as like everything gets spun around and twisted around for a second, and all you can see is the brain at the center of it until it all clicks away, and you all are fine. But you see Moonboy frozen in place again, as there's just like a little bit of like blood dripping from his nose as well. And Moonboy, you can just it's like a delay pedal, like continuing to echo and loop into itself, and as the Elder Brain's like laugh just continues there, and you are frozen once again. But that is its mind blast there, and that is now going to put us back at the top of the initiative order with Kai.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Looking down at this Elder Brain in his jar, does his jar appear to me as a master of artifice? Not master, but as a talented artificer. Does it look like his brain jar is like important, or does he just kick it in there? Or is it like without it? Do I feel like he could survive without it?
You can roll an Arcana check, absolutely, for free. No, this does not affect your action.
All right. Okay. Okay.
You sounded weirdly like Jennifer Coolidge there.
Oh, thank you. I get that.
Okay.
I get that all the time. That's gonna be Arcana check. 26.
26. With that, you know exactly. This is a protective device for it. That it seems like if you weren't floating in the air and didn't have this straight shot at the brain, that the container it was in would be giving it a lot of protection from being hit. But besides that, it's not like bolstering its effects. There's no magical energy in there. It is just both. It's like kind of a comfortable chair for it, and also giving it some armor.
Glass.
Yeah.
All right, got it. I'm going to hover back over the brain. I'm going to fly over it and get on the other side of it. And I'm going to blast down at it again, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, as you're hovering over it and just whooping down and shooting it. Absolutely.
Actually, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
What are you thinking? Tell us what you're thinking. What are you balancing?
Instead of that, I'm going to change my move slightly. I'm going to come around to the other side of it, and I'm going to raise my armored gauntlet at it, and the gauntlet disassembles, and my arm begins to move around, and it takes the shape of this big, like a sort of a big arcane conductor with lightning dancing all around it, and I will cast Lightning Bolt. In a line that will go through the Elder Brain and through the two Mind Flayers on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Oh man, I want to make sure.
It's a 100-foot line, and it goes just right through everything.
Incredible.
That is so smart, Aaron Urist. Holy shit. Okay.
Just let them go.
I mean, there's 24 damage
I don't
on
need
the
to
green
roll. one
already, so.
So they Kamehame.
All right. Cool. So yeah, let's roll this out real quick, and then we'll do some flavor
Yes.
here, because this is very cool.
Sorry, I need to get all my spells with my spells.
Yeah, and just so while you're playing it up, chat, if you can see this, it's like because of the lightning bolt's specific ability to go through things as well and be so long as a good spell for like literally its distance is good specifically for these things. This like grid, strategy of being able to hit something that is far away outside of your movement and something close to you at the same time. So that's
it is
awesome.
a class spell for me, and I've never used it until
Let's
I was
go.
going to say, I think that's the first time.
So they need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay,
I
cool.
need to roll some dice.
Yeah, and we'll do. Let's really lean into some flavor here because this is very cool. But oh boy. All right, so that's the.
Wait, what do you mean by?
Oh my god. I rolled a 2, a 6, and a 1.
Whoa!
So for the
I have such power.
for the green one, Aaron, you can double the damage dice there. So
Wow.
because I like to do that too on natural ones for saving throws. If you critically fail, which putting this on the record, so if that happens to you all too, it damage dice gets doubled on a critical failure to a spell attack against you. So yeah, roll those. What? How much damage did you do? Did you roll the damage dice?
He's going to take the total on the dice is 30 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Plus, I guess it's just plus my intelligence, plus 5.
Okay.
So
35.
35.
Nice.
All right. And can
70
you
to the
roll it?
green one?
Yeah, roll it again for the green one.
Roll it all again.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. $25.
Okay.
Plus
30.
Oh no,
So
it's just
30.
the dice. So just 25.
I will say
I assume
with
it's just the dice that are doubled.
yes, you were not going to put the green one down, but with that critical failure, you do put the green one down. As this, I want you to give us like some exactly what this looks like, because this is your first time casting a spell as like kind of an important spell for you. So let it get like give us the moment here and just have it end with like the one at the very tip getting burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, I mean, Kai sort of sees them all lined up and will hover down behind the brain to just line them all up, and he extends his arm and he sort of Mega Man charges up his arm,
Hell
you
yeah.
know? And it's sort of like the air in the room, even with all of this commotion and just this insane flurry of violence that's going on. The room sort of slows down as all of the energy is drawn into Kai's body, and he just sort of releases it with this enormous outburst of
It's like a
magical
Marvel versus
energy.
Capcom X move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Screen clearer.
And just total screen clearer. Kai is ulting right now. I'm ulting! And,
Yeah, and you all can just hear this like crack, this like huge crack of lightning that like shakes your body. And Moonboy, even though you are
like,
paralyzed, yeah.
And Kai is like, again, screaming out to all of the mind flayers to release his friends. And the sound sort of merges with the sound of the charging energy and the explosion, and sort of all culminates in this whine, almost like that hum that you hear in your ears when when like a gun goes off next to your head.
Yeah,
You guys all heard that?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but that ringing is like definitely it's almost nice for a second as this like garbling that the elder brain is just like putting in your heads. It goes away for a second.
Kai's sort of, even like for Klik, Kai's sort of psychic outburst here when he releases this almost drowns out the psychic babbling of the elder brain for a second.
I love it. Huge move there, Aaron Urist. So that's going to bring up this mind flare that just got thrown off of you, Klik, and they don't even like the yellow one got like you see the lightning bolt go through it and just totally burn the other mind flare that was next to Moonboy to a crisp, and like it falls down and it does not react as both of their heads are just like totally focused on you, like owls just kind of like as their bodies like levitate around, like float around.
I hate them.
They're watching you closely. I'm gonna find out if the psychic recharges, their psychic blast recharges for that one, and he does not. He is going to kind of like reach up and try and grab you again with his tentacles, and that's going to be, it is going to hit your AC. As it like grabs and it's just like fighting back and like pulling it, like it's just like tearing off pieces of your body, but you can make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna react. I'm gonna try to deflect again. And
Sure.
Put my AC to 22.
The 22 does stop it this time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. I was like trying so hard not to give it away because like last time you did it, and so I was just trying not to. Yeah.
Yep. I was like, I cannot be stunned.
Yeah. So like in the first time the mind flayer was able to pull past, and this time you're getting more and more connected with these bracers, and it just pushes. Like there's just like a force blast off that like wind blowing the tentacles away from you, just like they all get like burst back for a second, and it kind of like stumbles and looks a little silly almost as this like wearing this gaunt robe, but like stumbles here.
You shit.
Yeah.
Not you, the
stupid purple dick.
I understand.
Yeah, there we go.
The mind flayer inside of me. I understand.
Flare within.
The other one, so that is going to be the end of its turn. Is it's going to stay right there and just stay right in front of you.
Sounds like a Tobias Funke book.
Totally.
From this universe.
Okay, so that was the
There's a
pink one.
stupid purple dick inside all of us.
It is going to move over to you, Moonboy, as you are stunned, correct?
The blue one moves first. The yellow one is after.
Oh, you're...
us.
Jeez, Rachel, you are
Saving
running this.
lives.
Yeah, you're
Thank you
running
very
this
much,
game.
Rachel.
I am trying to kill that thing before he can attack again. So
Yeah,
I would
again-
prefer he stay where he is.
The laser focus on the turn order. I love it. You're because you're 100% right. I just am crossing them out. And, yep. Okay. So
I'm never looking forward to making those rolls.
Yeah, sorry.
Psionics sucks.
yeah, psionics is
Not even
difficult.
once, kids.
This one's Mind Blast did recharge, so it's going to shoot it at you, Kai, as there's, again, just... It's almost like you're getting your sea legs now to it, as it gives off this, like, its body just gesticulates for a second and just whoops at you, and you see this warble, but you're ready for it. And so give me that intelligence saving throw, please.
This advantage is saving my life. Come on. Okay.
Literally.
Oh, thank God. All right. That's going to be 25.
Yeah, no, like, again, no problem. And you can almost feel...
I'm sorry. It's a 23.
The fortress.
Yeah, you still got it, yeah.
Fortress.
And you can almost sense frustration. It's almost the most, this Elder Brain, like, the most human it's ever looked, as it just kind of, like, grabs the sides here with the tentacles and just, like, shivers, and you just see it, like, ripple, and you hear in all of your heads this alien voice just be like, "Let me consume you. You will be better here. I am everything, and you will end up inside of me at some point anyway." So, yeah, and
Let's
like,
say that to all the boys.
yeah.
Can I say anything back?
Absolutely. You can just chuck one out there if you want to, as it is. You can feel it's like trying to remember almost how to speak your language as it's yelling at you.
Kick rocks, Jose.
Hell yeah. So okay, so the blue one went and failed, and so that is going to be now 16. So it's going to bring up Klik.
That's the mind witness.
Click.
You're right. God damn.
Oh, damn it. Mind witness.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm on
For him.
I'm on two sheets. I'm on two sheets tonight because of the different initiative that it got kicked up tonight. So it is the Mind Witness, which is going to move toward you, Aaron, toward Kai here, and it's going to go 5, 10, 15, which will give it, I believe, is 60 feet to you. Yep. And so, Aaron, let's have some more saving throws from Kai here, please.
So many dice tonight.
Go.
Let's have you roll a charisma save first.
Advantage.
Yes.
Mind fortress.
15.
15.
Flash of genius.
Cool. How many do you have left?
3.
Okay. with that flash of genius, no problem. To like, you're not sure if you made it or not with that, but you definitely made it. So like, as this beam of red light just like flashes out of one of the eyes, you see all the tentacles under it ripple, and nothing.
I shouldn't have used it. Oh well, here we go.
Nothing happens to you.
okay.
Let's have you now roll a intelligence saving throw as another one of these eye stalks, just like as it's like whipping itself around, kind of frantically, shoots out another ray of light at you.
22.
With the 22, no problem at all. You almost like catch this one in your hand as the of the laser shot from its eye just bounces off you, and that's going to bring up a Constitution saving throw for you.
Okay, all right. Not advantage, but I am proficient in those at least.
Get it?
21.
All right.
Yes,
no
yes,
problem.
yes.
I have not hit you with one single eye beam, and that's incredible because I get 3
Man.
chances.
This episode
Saving
has
my
to be
ass.
called Mind Fortress. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, also because it's a brain in a thing.
That should
Yeah.
be the name of K.A.I.'s podcast.
The Intellect Fortress.
Boo, boo, boo. It's like, yeah, there's like
Urist,
swirling.
Intellect Fortress.
Okay, cool.
Squarespace. Sorry.
It cannot do anything else, so it just kind of like sits there like a little slug, just like all of its eye stalks just like reaching around, looking around. You
that
see
was
what?
crazy.
Yeah, no problem. And that is going to bring up Klik here.
Okay, I am gonna hit the yellow guy with the Githka here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Scully, not now! It's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh boy. A dirty 20 does hit, absolutely.
That's 10 slashing.
Okay.
Can I use Resonant Smite on the Omnipotent Engine, or would you prefer until we edit the Omnipotent
No,
Engine?
you can use it. It's just, I need to change the word smite is the only thing because it has like different
I
meaning.
think we're
in-
going to rework
Okay.
it. But
Yeah. But you can
Can
use
I
it
use
right
it
now.
right
Yes.
now?
Yes, you can.
Great.
Yeah, you can do that damage with the hit. Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend some charges. We're gonna spend one. I don't know. He got hit by a lightning bolt, which was a lot. We're gonna, you know what? We'll spend 5 charges on the Omnipotent Engine, which adds an additional 2 plus 4 at a 66 to it.
Yeah, so this like mechanical apparatus that's attached to your body that Kai built for you, you just kind of like use your psychic abilities to trigger it, and it just like whirs and fully lights up, and it's like electricity going through you as it amplifies your psionic energy into your weapon as you strike down on the mind flayer in front of you. And let's see if you can use the thing that your friend built you to help you save your friends.
It's an additional 25 damage.
Okay, cool. So
So
that's
it's 25 plus the, what did I say, 12
10.
on the first hit? 10?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
35 damage on that first hit.
oh, whoa! On the first hit of the finders.
That's
Yep.
Dammers, I believe?
That feels like dammers. So yeah, you want to keep rolling. It is still up here as you like smash down into it, and all this energy that is coalesced in your weapon kind of like blasts apart pieces of its body, and some of its tentacles on its face fly off, but it's still right there.
Yeah, well, I guess I should have dumped more into the Omnipotent Engine. Too late. Hit it again. There's 15 to hit.
15 hits exactly.
Hey, let's go.
God.
Yeah, you kind of like hit it's like the chest of its body on the second hit, and it presses through the little bit of armor that like this like leather armor that it has on, and it cuts into its body.
8 damage on that one.
Okay.
And one more. If that doesn't get it.
Odori, with that second hit, you just kind of like press through its chest and you fully slice it in half. You just kind of like blew off the first like chunk of its like right side with that, and you come down with a second hit and just swunk it into 2 pieces, and it just like falls over.
Littered with mind flare halves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that gets rid of the yellow one. That's good.
Huge.
And I'll hit the pink one.
Yeah. Is this with the pointy end? Is this with the back end of the?
This is
yeah.
this is the hooked end.
Okay, cool.
Because it's hook, pointy, hook.
Yeah, because your action, bonus action.
Yeah,
Cool,
action, bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a 22 to hit.
All right, that hits.
And 7 plus 6 is 13 slashing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so as you slice down it's like ally next to it, it doesn't even like look over, and even like the half of the mind flayer like doesn't react when you slice it in it. So when you turn and like slash down into it, it does it. Ooh, Scully.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Just launch.
Yeah, your gift
okay,
like connects with its chest, and it just like still looks up and at you, and its tentacles start to reach toward you. You did do damage to it though, so.
Great. That's as good as I can do.
Cool.
Take it away, Moonboy.
That was a hell of a turn. Moonboy.
Well, I've got to roll against this stun, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
You
with
sure are.
disadvantage,
Intelligence with disadvantage. No, wait, that was the end of my. Oh no, wait, it's until the end of this turn, right?
Yes,
think
that is
so.
correct. So this is the last one. Yeah.
Boy, brother. All right, well, that was pretty good. So let's try to get slightly under that. Yeah, okay. So a 21.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. With disadvantage, look at you. Let's go.
Shit, amazing.
Yeah, so give us some flavor as you break out of this shit.
Yeah, the Moonboy is once again kind of standing there dazzled, and I think you may, has everybody seen the start of Mr. Bean?
I have
Where
not.
he gets, where that spotlight hits the street, and it's like, whoom, and then Mr. Bean falls down. It's kind of like that. You know what it's like? It's like the cover of Fire in the Sky. Out of nowhere, a ghostly moonbeam hits him, whoom, and kind of snaps him out of it. Whoosh.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and you're
Can
back.
I do nothing on this turn? No bonuses?
You can't. No,
movements? No bonies? No movies?
No, sorry, no bonies, no movies. And
No bonies, no movies.
but that is going to be the end of your turn, which is going to bring up after the Moon Boy. Here is the
I
Mind
would
Flayer
like
that
to
is dead.
Note that if ever Moonboy has done anything that was very Sailor Moon, it's this.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It's a whole twirl.
Nude silhouette. Bow. Moonstick.
And Kai's first lightning bolt, Moon Boy's first
Flute's
Sailor
tuxedo
Moon.
mask.
Yeah. That is going to bring up the Elder Brain here because the Yellow Mind Flayer has been destroyed by Klik. So that is going to bring the Elder Brain up. His Psychic Blast did recharge here, so you just see again like these tentacles like reaching out and rippling around, and there's just a huge boom here.
Hit me with your tentacle.
And
Hit me with your tentacle.
so I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw.
To the tune of music, make you lose
Son
control.
of a gun.
Jordan, I will legitimately feel bad if I paralyze you, if I stun you again in this round, but I still gotta go for it.
17.
All right, Moonboy.
26.
All
Actually,
right.
27.
Yay!
All right, with this like flare, like Moonboy, you're still kind of like highlighted in this moon energy, and it allows you to keep yourself oriented and protected here. Kai, you are an intellect fortress, but Klik, you feel this like exertion after you just like cut down all of these mind flayers, and you're kind of like caught off guard by this one, and you're frozen in place.
God damn it.
Cool. And that is the end of the Mind Flayer's turn as it just yells out in an alien language and kind of continues the burbling and makes the exact noises that Jason Wardell is making right now in the synth in your head.
I love it.
It's making yummy noises. Yum, yum.
That was the Elder Brain's turn.
Now it's the Elder Brain's turn. Yeah, it is going to move
Okay.
5 feet this way.
Do I get to attack it?
I don't think so. You weren't in melee range, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
went away.
Okay.
That is, yeah, and it just kind of yells out, and it says, yeah, after like kind of like screaming in this alien language, it says, "We will reopen the door. We will continue to be everything," and that is going to be the end of its turn, and so that is going to bring up Kai.
Reopen the door, huh?
Yeah, that's scary.
No. I'm going to fly up above the Elder Brain once more, and I'm going to try to hurt it because I don't know if I'm doing it for any other reason than I hate it and I want it to feel pain.
Yeah. Is there like, I just imagine this like kind of evil glow to you a little bit. Just
Kai
like,
is just enraged in a way that might read to his loved ones as simply trying to be protective, but might seem like something more than that. I don't know.
sure.
It's not evil per se, just like it's I guess it's on the verge.
Do you
Wanting to hurt something because you hate it is kind of evil. So.
do you yell that out? Do you yell out like, "I want you to feel pain" at this Elder Brain? Or you just
No.
Okay.
No, that's
okay.
no, Harlan. That's a weird thing to yell.
Okay.
Even at your enemy.
All right.
I don't like you. I don't care for you.
I mean, that's what my
I appreciate it.
villains
But no,
usually
but,
yell.
But we
so,
can all
yeah.
we can all know that.
Okay.
All of us here gaming together and the audience, they can know.
Okay.
What am I doing? Rolling 10 saving throws? Oh no, it's my turn. I'm
Yeah.
attacking.
You're attacking.
Let's do this. I will take a shot with the Arcane Obliterator. That's natural 1.
All right. Cool.
So I take damage.
No, I've got something for it. It's fine. You can just
No,
you just
there's
miss.
an actual
Here.
thing that happens on the Obliterator.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's rules as written stuff.
Great. Tell us.
Don't drop it, but I take sorry, I have to bring it up. Sorry to bring this up. Okay, I take a little bit of damage my own self. I take 6 points of force damage.
Cool. Yeah. As there's just like an explosion from your shoulder as you
Yeah.
shoot it out, and it's kind of like overloaded here.
And I sort of push past that overload, and I'm going to shoot it again, and I'm going to try not to roll a natural 1 this time.
Let's go.
That's not a natural 1. That's a 27.
That absolutely hits as you're floating above the brain and just like shooting down into this bucket of brains.
Right. It's going to take 12 points of force damage plus an additional 1 point of fire damage. Not a very good turn, unfortunately. But I will keep trying to be at the tank. With my bonus action, I will use my defensive field that will deploy around me, and I will gain some temporary hit points. As you can see, the sort of shield that surrounds my body knits through some of the holes that were created by that explosion.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you're again, I just love the image of like Kai like floating around, like kind of just this bird of prey like over it, like blasting down.
And Kai has flown. Oh, I'm going to say I flew over the Elder Brain, and I'm now on the other side of him.
Sure. Yeah, you can have that movement, and you can move over it. At the end of your turn, that works out perfect because it's going to use one of its legendary actions to reach up and try and grab your leg with a tentacle attack here. That is going to be is going to hit your AC.
As a reaction, I will.
I'm getting better at not saying the number.
No, that's fine. I don't think. Are these lights that are on our map on our beautiful map here, are these pillars or are they just lights?
They're just they're like goblets of light. Shout out to Josh Smith who makes our maps. This is a custom map made for us. It's very good.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. As a reaction, I'm going to use my repulsion shield.
Okay.
As I see that that this tentacle is coming to hit me. And I will, instead of using shield and maybe being able to block it, I will allow it to make contact with me. And then as it touches me, my repulsion shield will let off an explosion of energy, and it's going to throw the Elder Brain backward 15 feet. And I don't know, I mean, it's not in there, but I want to try and knock this jar over. Even if that's ridiculous, I want to say that I'm trying, that's what I want to have happen.
Sure, yeah. I mean, being able to move something is like totally fair for you to like translate that into like, yeah, here, because it's not going to fall prone, but, you know, it's still for flavor. First, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as the tentacle smashes into you, and you are grappled by it as well. So you don't get a saving throw against it either. I'm sorry. You are held by it, and so you can still do that, and you can still use your repulsion shield to blast it back. But if you move it, you will get pulled with it.
That's fine.
So
I want to try and knock it over. I don't know what I need to do to try to make that happen.
I
would love to knock this brain out of the jar.
With the repulsion shield, does it just automatically get moved back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. To knock it over, I'm going to give it a strength save against your spell save DC, if that's cool. Okay, cool. It got a 14 altogether, which I believe failed.
Failure. My spell save DC is 17.
So as you fly over this, the tentacle reaches up and smashes it against your body and wraps around it and kind of like constricts you a bit, and you can feel just like the psionic energy pulsing from this huge tentacle that's coming up here, and it's almost like you can feel it, but it's also speaking to you at the same time. Like that hum you could hear in your voice is like you feel it on your leg, but you blast the shield back in it, and you just see as you get pulled with it, this large container just tip over and smash, and the brain is now on the ground with just 50 tentacles splayed out in all different directions here. Yeah, it looks like it landed on like a squid party as it smashes down. That is going to be its legendary action there, and the end of your turn. So that is going to bring up the living mind flayers. The first one is going to reach up at you, Klik, and again it's just going to lean over you, and as the tentacles try and hold on to your head and your little mandibles.
Reaction, take a 6 die.
I mean, I'm stunned, so I don't know.
Shit.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Holy shit. God damn, that changes what it's going to do.
Yeah, I got stunned by the
That's
Elder
right,
Brain.
the Elder Brain. Oh boy. Okay. You see that, like, without needing to grab onto you from the tentacles, because you are stunned, it just kind of like pulls back its tentacles, and you just see this like dark black hole just like pulsating there, and it like reaches up toward you, and you feel it like suction onto the side of your head, and it is going to try and eat your brains here.
No!
So, this is the first one of these checks that we've done. It gets to do an attack roll against you, as you can just feel almost like a drilling against the side of your skull. And I'm just gonna show you what I got on the dice here. Am I trying to move it at all? I got a nice 5 there. That didn't work at all.
God.
So that's going.
That was so scary, Harlan.
Yep. Thank you. I even rolled with advantage too, because you are incapacitated. So yeah, it gets advantage to. But your carapace, I'm gonna have this be like your carapace straight up holds it back, as it's used to just drilling into fleshy skin and grabbing, like just pushing past bone, but instead here it's just like not able to get through.
Yeah, I didn't get that. You're right.
Yeah, I even rolled with advantage. I got a 5. So that is going to be the end of its turn. It is going to bring up The blue one, who rolls to see if it gets its pulse back, it does not. And so, because that one's flying over it, this one can't do shit.
Kai, are you on the ground or flying?
He's flying.
I was flying. I have recently been pulled by a tentacle, so I'm not sure where I am exactly.
I'm going to have you be 15 feet off the ground. This one is going to cast Levitate on itself because it can't do anything, so you just see it kind of like
When in doubt.
pull up in the air, and it's going to be 15 feet up, and it's going to go move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but that is going to be its whole action. So it does pull up in the air and move over toward you as you see it like flying a bit now and move toward you. But that is going to be the end of its turn because it can't reach you. So good call flying over there, which now is going to bring up the Mind Witness who, guess what, Aaron Urist? Let's have you roll 3 saving throws.
Actually, I probably needed to make a
Constitution check? Yeah. It is. It's just a 10 con save for you to keep your spell up.
Skip that.
Yep.
Okay, so since I didn't...
Yep, you
since
can.
I didn't give that...
I rolled exactly a 10 on the dice before my mouth.
Since I didn't give that reaction to Klik, I'm going to give it to you, Kai.
He rolled a 10 already, and so
I
yeah.
did succeed.
Yeah.
I'm saying for your sequence of rolls that's coming up, you can choose one of them to have my Moonboy's fortune.
Yeah,
I
that's
can use it
a
on
good point.
anyone I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how you're just kind of like moving the moon spotlight here in this room full of like these creepy tentacled creatures. And so that is going to have you, Kai. I'm going to need you. So you did succeed there. Your spell is still up, but I do need you to roll 3 saving throws for me. As a yellow beam shoots at you, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw as one of these creatures' eye stalks just whirs around and focuses on you.
Okay, Wisdom. That is going to be a 17.
That saves. No problem here, as this thing is just having a blast, blasting you and failing the whole time. So keep it rolling here.
Intellect Fortress.
Yeah, Intellect Fortress. As this a purple beam shoots at you this time, as this disco lights of alien eyes just keeps firing them off at you. So if you could make a intelligence saving throw, that would be great. Well done, Jason.
22.
22, no problem. Totally fine. Yeah, as this eye ray blasts at you again, and your arcane energy just deflects it, no problem. And the last one, my favorite one, could you do a strength check for me here?
Yes.
As a blue beam shoots off at you.
I'm going to use Moonboy's dice. Okay. That one, unfortunately, is going to be a 13.
Oh boy.
Harlan's favorite, too.
Oh, the DC is exactly 13 for this one, so I don't even get to use it. Moonboy's dice saved you here.
That was with my -1.
Insane.
Thank
Holy
you,
shit.
Moonboy.
Yeah, Jordan, can you give us some flavor for that? Because that just feels cool. As you can see, like the blue beam take hold and it starts to move Kai's body. It starts to like shake him around a little bit.
I like to think that when these things happen, it's kind of due to like a little adjustment in gravity here and there. Like
Sure,
when,
yeah.
Like when Kai's going to dodge the laser, he like goes too soon, and then he's just caught in a beam that just slows him down for a split second and allows him to kind of dodge it.
Yeah, that just has this like to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. That's awesome. Oh, exactly. Thank you, Jason Martel. That was incredible. That was incredible.
The moon warp.
So fast. Okay, cool. That is the end of the Mind Witness's turn. He is going to kind of like move toward you there, Kai. And that is going to bring up Klik.
Yep, here we go.
If you want to try and break this
I
check.
should have used my reaction for this.
Oh, it's an 18.
I didn't need to. It worked out perfectly. The dice tell a story. This is my
that enough?
religion.
Jordan, you quoting me now? I love it. Thank you.
Start a cult, Harlan. I will follow you.
Thank you. This is it. You're already in it. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. The DC is exactly 18 here. So if you want to give us a little
Bonkers.
a little bit of a narrative here as you break free, please do.
Yeah, I think the drilling on the side of her skull just rattles around in her brain just enough to snap back that like deep fear she has of mind flayers specifically, and she kicks into a little bit of fight or flight warrior shit.
Yeah.
Where it's a big no fear moment.
Yeah.
And that's all we got.
Yeah. It's like when your arm finally comes up unasleep here, you just snap back into it and you grip your weapon and you're back in it here. So good turn. That is going to bring up the Moonboy, who is unstunned as well.
Okay, how
Smoke
far
for
off the
Moonboy.
ground is the, Oh, you know what? We're not gonna do that. Okay, great. Okay, so yeah, the Moonboy, moves out, and he's like, we were ready to run. We were going to leave. And now you've all got to bleeped it up! And he bursts into flames once more, and you see him, and this enormous moonbeam is conjured down
Let's go.
from the sky. Once more, I will be casting Ring of Fire.
Oh boy, let's
Or
go.
a
Pretty good.
Wall of fire.
Where are you putting it?
On these creeps down here. Let me just draw it out here first.
Well, I have a cool little fire ring if you'd
There
like
you
to
go.
move it around.
Incredible. Yeah, I want to catch those 3 creatures down there. I want to
Okay,
get
cool.
all 3 of them.
All right,
If
cool.
you can put it there. It is 20 feet.
Yeah, you can.
That's right.
Yeah, you can get it on them without. You can get it on the Mind Flayer, the Mind Witness, and the Elder Brain without getting K.A.I. I just can't quite put it on there in exactly the right
That's
spot.
okay. I
So
understand.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
flying above it.
that's
And
true.
as this happens, as
true.
Moonboy kind of erupts with this volatile moonergy, one of these satellite moons hurling around him go and try to crash into this red creature, right? This red mind flayer right here.
Sure, absolutely.
So that will be ranged spell attack. Come on, man.
And Jordan,
Come on, man.
really the only way that
It's a
you're
17 to hit.
that does hit the Mind Flayer. So it's like your moon, like little beam, spurts over to him. You can tell me how much damage you do there.
It's gonna be 2d8. Here we go. Ooh, not bad. 13 damage totally to that guy.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good moon.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
mooned.
It's almost like this
And,
moon inside of you has been pent up for a while now.
Yeah, and this enormous circle of moonfire that blasts down is bigger than anything that y'all have seen yet. I'm casting this at level 5, so that's gonna be. Let's see.
Let's go. And
The wall appears. Each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw, please.
yeah, because you can't get anyone inside of it, but you can get all 3 of them in it. So this is just going to be they immediately take damage. Okay, cool. So whoa, holy shit! I rolled so bad. That's
Come
gonna
on,
be
Moonboy.
that's gonna be a 7, a 13, and a 5. So I don't
fail.
think any of
Nice.
those fail.
So
Yeah.
that's gonna be 7d8.
Yeah, so this like as this flame just like appears in white light, the room almost like slows down for a second as you're all just stunned and kind of like dazed from being stunned and unstunned, and you're just reorienting yourself, and you see the whole room is full of this white light that is burning. Like it's like a trail of fire over the brain, over the mind flayer that's hovering up in the air by K.A.I. because it does go high enough to reach him because he's only 15 feet up in the air, and hits the mind witness as well. So what is that damage there, Jordan?
That is 26 damage.
Oh boy.
to each of those creatures.
All right.
Okay, cool. So 46. And they are all just in those flames. Yeah, it smells awful too, because it is a burning brain, like the burning mind flayer, which is like this weird fleshy, like fish like smooth body, and the mind witness, which is this like horrible aberration.
Smooth body.
So it just smells so bad. And 23 is what you said, right?
26.
26. Okay, cool. I did some math wrong that I need to correct.
Nice. Can the chat is saying that the Elder Brain cannot move outside of its box? That's not what you said?
It's not true. It can.
I don't
move.
know his stat block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know. I'm just clarifying for chat that the box was mostly a armor.
Yeah, that's correct. It can move. It can lug its brain. You've all even seen this. It can pull its brain along with the tentacles. It can only move 5 feet on its turn, as you all have seen. So it's very, very slow, but it can like drag itself. Its swim speed is higher. So gross, cool. I know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Brain swimming at you, terrifying.
So bad. So
Like
bad.
a jellyfish.
Horrible hentai in its eyes.
Nope.
Horrible hentai.
This is the first time the Mind Witness has taken damage, I believe, because you all were
Yeah, that's gonna
being,
drop.
being
because
nice
this
to
is
it.
charm.
Yeah.
charm. I'm no more Mr. Nice Boy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as they were all very on fire. We'll say that. So that is going to bring, and so on a failed save, ends its turn. Okay, cool. So they can avoid taking damage on their turn.
If they leave the fire, yeah.
Yeah. So, which you know what I just realized? The Elder Brain is not going to have enough movement to be able to move itself
Out of
out.
the fire,
Yeah.
yeah.
So look at that. Chat is right in a way.
Let's cook. Brains.
So that is the Moonboy's turn, which is going to bring up the Elder Brain
I
here.
think I'm gonna move.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
think I'm.
You're gonna go sit in the
I'm gonna-
throne right there. Sit in the skull.
No, I
Goblin?
think
Okay.
I think I'm gonna take my whole movement and end up out here.
All right. Cool. Yeah, you just fly over to the side of the room. Your
I guess
boots
it would
sliding
be
up.
here. Yeah.
Great. Great.
Snart.
Okay, cool. That is going to bring up the Elder Brain, who's going to see if its psionic ability does not recharge here, as you feel it kind of just like you see this green globe like spitting like sparks underneath of it, trying to like get up the energy to do it, but it can't, and so it's going to move toward you all. Oh fuck! I forgot something that it could. Fuck. It could have.
You know the
Never mind. That's going to.
the flame wall is actually a little bigger than that. It's supposed to be 20 feet, but
Oh, thank you. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for double checking that. That's going to bring. So it's going to, because it can't.
that thing is so cool.
Yeah.
Because it can't use its Mind Blast, it is going to use a tentacle, another tentacle, to try and grab you, Moonboy, which I think it can. It does. You are within 30 feet of it. And so you see just like a tentacle reach out toward you, and at the very end of it, like stretches out and snaps at your leg. And that is going to be going to hit you. So it's going to hit your AC here.
It was just my AC.
You don't know what the result of the dice was, but you know that it does hit your AC.
Okay. I'm gonna use my reaction and give myself. No, I can't. Can I?
Your reaction
never mind.
does reset because
No, it's
your
okay.
turn happened.
It's okay.
Okay, cool.
It's okay.
Cool. All right, it is going to hit you here. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled by the tentacle as well, as it just like wraps around your leg and squeezes really hard. So I'm going to draw little tentacles on here so I don't forget as well. So that is going to be its turn. It is going to try and move itself 5 feet out of here. It's not going to be able to do it fully, but it is going to just try to, because it will be able to move another 5 feet on its next turn, and that will.
Do I get an opportunity attack? No, I already used my reaction.
But you are. It is going to still end its turn inside of the circle of fire here that you've created, Moonboy. So if you would like to roll those dice again, you can do it at the higher level that you did it at too.
Oh, that's a lot of 7s and 8s, y'all. That's 45 damage.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Smoked them.
What is that? Damn bagos.
It's elder damage right there.
Flango, damgo. I'll have something by next Monday.
Yeah, take your time.
That might be flamies?
Flamies? Yeah.
Flamies.
I don't know, flambés.
Flammies.
Flammy jammies.
I think at the
I
end
like
of its
jammies.
at the end of its turn at the end of its turn here, it took that damage, and I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and call for the evening. After
Holy moly.
the brain getting roasted here.
That's top of the order.
Yeah, that's exactly top of the order.
Does
here.
it survive that?
It does survive that. Yeah, you can see like parts of the brain just like bubbling and popping. It's disgusting as it's just like blistering from the fire. But it is.
Jason Wardell, you stop that sound right now.
That's the bubble brains.
Incredible. Oh, I love it. It's so gross.
Good.
It's the sound of the brain liquid that it was in boiling.
Yes. Yeah.
Truly, right?
And just to do a
Room
real
is
quick.
filling with steam now.
Brain steam is it's so gross.
Oh, God, totally. Yeah, you smell
it's
it,
a
right?
real brain. I got a real brain fog going on.
Yeah.
Every so often I get hit with these scents. These scents. I'm there, y'all. Every so often I'm there.
Okay, cool. So
It's
like they're really eating my brain.
That was one of them, though. Drilling into your head, going for your brain. I can feel it trying to do that. Nibble, nibble.
Yeah, that one should have come with a trigger warning. I'm sorry, that was intense. So, just real quick recap too. There are 2 mind flayers that are still up. One of them is on fire. The mind witness is also being burned up as well, but is still up. And the elder brain has taken some damage as well. All 3 of you all are not stunned and still up in this moment right now. So,
And I still have an intellect
roller
fortress
coaster.
going. I need to remember that for next time.
yeah,
How long does it last?
A while.
yeah, it's probably like a minute,
It
right?
doesn't-
Yeah.
It's longer than that. I think it's an hour.
Wow. Okay, cool. Well, we'll call it there, everyone.
I'll tell you. It
Thanks for
it's
watching, everybody.
concentration for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed. If you aren't following the channel already, please follow. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you want to, if you have Amazon Prime and you haven't used your Amazon Prime free subscription, you can do that as well. All of that supports the channel and helps us, get out of this pickle we're still in. You can join our Discord for free if you want to talk about the episode. We're always in there talking about, how we get out of this and what we're gonna do next, and dice. So you can come hang out with us in the Discord. Also consider joining our Patreon and supporting the show.
Tomorrow?
That is a huge way to help us stay afloat and keep everybody paid.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna put these Better Than Heroes mugs up.
Oh my God, they're
at
incredible.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
Those are
wait to
going up
drink
on
alcohol
Teespring.
from it.
The Silver Series.
So
Gorgeous. You can get our merch and stuff on Spring from our merch shop. It's got all sorts of weird goodies in there as well. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next week to wrap up this ridiculous 3-episode fight. Yeah. Ooh, gosh. Real scary one. Do we have time for a raid? Can we raid?
Yeah, let's do
raid.
it.
Let's raid it. Let's
Stick
raid
around
it
after
on.
the credits, and we'll raid.
Raid on to others.
Yeah.
Tell
Oh,
them.
and once again, thank you to the 2 channels who rated us. It was better
just
than...
off the 6.
Just off the 6, better than 6s. Just off the 6 and...
Just off the 6 and Nelson Jests.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it so
cool.
much.
So yeah, stick around. Say hello to whatever channel we throw you in, and I'll roll the credits right now. So see you. Bye, y'all.
Peace. Critical Role is streaming.
The Moonboy, Klik, the Crusher, K.A.I, Humbly Chef, and the Wind Rider, Flute, Whim Teaser. They're better than heroes.